I have a Discord server for the subscribers of this YouTube channel. The invite link is in the description. As the server is set to private due to Discord flagging it as having bad words in the server title, even though there are no bad words in the name. Nonetheless, the invite link can still be found in the description. Please join the server if you have a Discord account. The server's name is Autist and Autistic, explaining the Autistic Brain official YouTube community. The invite link to the server will be in the description, under link to our Discord server from our subscribers of this YouTube channel. I have a subreddit for subscribers of this YouTube channel. The link is in the description. It will be titled Link to Subscriber Subreddit for the YouTube channel talk after the video ends. Please join r/YT Autist official. Today.
Hey guys, this is Autist and Autistic Explain This Brain, and today we're going to be looking at this article. I will have another article after this article. Let's get on with it.
Program in New Jersey helps people with autism find fulfillment, job opportunities.
That's very cool. Let's start.
Ridgewood, New Jersey, WABC, an organization in New Jersey is determined to create a community that allows people with autism feel comfortable and thrive. There are no limits on how high they can soar, especially when they are surrounded by a community that cares and can help elevate their potential. As soon as we put them in an environment who understands how to help them communicate, understand who they are and respect them as individuals, they're able to really create something different for them in terms of their employment, said Karen Milliken of Joy Drew.
So what I'm getting is, it is named, the organization is named Joy Drew, but right here,
Do.
it says DO or something like that. It's DOW. Anyway, so I think this is really cool, and this organization is really amazing for what they are doing. But let's continue.
The organization Joy Do is dedicated to helping people with autism find their special gifts, and there are many. As soon as we put them in an environment who understands how to help them communicate, understand who they are and respect them as individuals, they're able to really create something different for them in terms of their employment, said Karen Milliken of Joy Drew. The organization Joy Do is dedicated to helping people with autism find their special gifts, and there are many. In the classroom, they've been building robots all around and now they are in the process of manipulating them, Milliken said. Organizers say about 80% of people diagnosed with autism face communication challenges, but at Joy Drew, this becomes an opportunity to discover their own voice. Part of it is building trust with them, program coordinator Frank Contreras said. Getting to know them. When they feel comfortable, they open up. Using tablets and other prompts, instructors guide the members in learning robotics, multimedia and radiology. They also do well with pattern recognition, Milliken said. They have vivid acuity. They pay attention to detail. They do well with things people do on an ongoing basis. Some of those things include reading radiology scans for breast cancer pre-screening or recognizing patterns on maps, intricate details that many others would miss. For me it is very personal, founder Moshe Tov said. Tov created Joy Do because he was determined to give his two boys with autism a normal life where they could thrive. "We're redefining autism," he said. With his leadership and caring instructors, members are discovering limitless possibilities. "I feel like my true purpose is to serve. I feel like this is a calling of mine," Joy Drew instructor Christina Graham said. "I have been here," member Monica Smoliar said. "The teachers are nice. My friends are nice. It's a great program." This community of care and sharing is growing, with another Joy Drew location expected to open in Livingston by the end of the year. It's a model program that could spread nationwide.
Okay, so, I think it's really cool. This article is really good. The only gripe or small irritation I have with it, that it uses, person with autism instead of autistic person, mostly because why would you want to separate the autism from the person? But that's mostly the only gripe with this article. The link to the article will be in the description. Let's get on with the next article. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. And this will be the third article of today. I know this is from April 30th, 2021, but I still think it was cool, so I'm going to talk about it. Anyway, let's talk about it.
The Pattern Seekers: How Autism Drives Human Invention by Simon Baron-Cohen.
I know Simon Baron-Cohen is not a really liked guy, because he was involved in the Spectrum 10K, which really was not a good thing coming out of the UK. But let's continue.
Cambridge University professor of psychology and psychiatry, Simon Baron-Cohen, recently published The Pattern Seekers: How Autism Drives Human Invention. Baron-Cohen argues that for the last 70,000 to 100,000 years humans have been the only species with the systemizing mechanism, or the ability to think in if and then patterns. This ability, which is stronger in people who work in science, technology, engineering, business, law, and some detail-oriented art fields, has offered us an advantage over other species because it enables invention. Baron-Cohen reviews extensive evidence suggesting that the systemizing mechanism is more common among people with autism, that both this mechanism and autism are at least partially genetic, and that they share a genetic basis. As the incidence of autism continues to rise and the need to better support this population and better harness the strengths of people with autism continues to grow, this book will be of interest not only to individuals with autism or to people who work with individuals with autism, but also to those striving to support two of our most uniquely human capacities: the capacity for innovation and for empathy.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Yep. Let's continue.
Baron-Cohen explains that the systemizing mechanism involves first asking a question about the world, then hypothesizing an if-and-then pattern to answer it, testing that pattern repeatedly by making observations or experimenting, and finally, modifying it as appropriate. These steps allow us to learn new things about our environment and ultimately exert some control over it. Baron-Cohen reviews the 70,000-plus year history of human inventions. He argues that although other animal species use tools, and there is evidence of tools from other hominids, only humans can create a novel tool more than once. Baron-Cohen refutes the ideas that language, large working memory capacity, larger brains, or the protracted period of childhood could adequately explain humans' unique ability to build innovative inventions. Only the systemizing mechanism is sufficient to explain our ability to invent.
Huh, interesting. Let's continue.
Despite the power of the systemizing mechanism, we typically rely on empathy, a topic about which Baron Cohen has researched and written extensively, to understand the social world. Baron Cohen describes a trade-off between empathy and systemizing that may have both a genetic basis and may be influenced by environmental factors, including the prenatal hormonal environment. He says that there are 5 distinct types of relative orientations individuals have towards systemizing and empathizing. An individual can be very high on one and very low on the other, moderately high on one and moderately low on the other, or balanced in both skills. Readers can assess their own systemizing and empathizing at www.yourbraintype.com. Systemizing is more common among people with autism than among the general population, and is more common among people who work in technology than among people in most humanities. People with autism are often experts at recognizing patterns consistent with systemizing, but may struggle with cognitive empathy, leading to difficulty with social relationships. Hypersystemizing individuals are genetically more likely to have an autistic child, and the parents of kids with autism tend to score higher on systemizing and pattern recognition tests. The rate of diagnosed autism has risen, which may partially be because of increased awareness, better ability to diagnose, and changing diagnostic criteria, but it may also be increasing in the population because of a genuine growth in its frequency, perhaps secondary to increased mating among people with a genetic disposition to systemizing. Currently, school and the workforce are relatively unwelcoming places for people with autism, which causes them great suffering and loneliness and makes society lose out on their unique strengths. Baron Cohen calls for offering more social support to people with autism and creating more employment opportunities for these individuals. Appreciating neurodiversity in the population, or the naturally occurring variability in types of brains, is a revolutionary, inclusive idea. Inspired by his work with people with autism, Baron Cohen helps us imagine a better world, one in which we cease to judge one another for what we cannot do and instead celebrate the special talents we each possess. Baron Cohen, S. 2020. The Pattern Seekers. How Autism Drives Human Invention. Basic books.
So, this article will be in the description. I may do a third article. I guess we will see if I'll do a third article. But yeah, anyways, that was The Pattern Seekers, How Autism Drives Human Invention by Baron Cohen. We are going to get in, I'm going to see if I want to, based on, how long this video is, I will be, looking into see if I'm going to do another article in this video. If I do not, the other articles that I have saved, they will be done in a video next week. Okay. See you guys in. Okay, it looks like we're gonna do a third article today. Let's get into it.
Communicating Acceptance. A person with autism's view on celebrating autism over solving it. As an autistic professional communicator, I believe non-autistic individuals need to listen to and respect the perspectives and experiences of those on the autism spectrum. Autism spectrum disorder, ASD, affects social interaction, communication and adaptability, but it doesn't define the individual. Despite challenges, I have found success and joy in constant change in my communications field. I recently completed a positive psychology course at the University of Oxford to help me communicate even more optimism, hope and zest to my teammates. Autism is a spectrum disorder that affects individuals differently. including myself, who experiences it in various ways, such as a severe sensory processing disorder and dyspraxia, which profoundly impact my daily life. Effective communication is crucial in understanding and addressing the needs of those on the autism spectrum, as each individual may require different levels of support. It is important to remember that autism is not a disease or a tragedy but a condition with varying severity and impact.
True. Let's continue.
When I was younger, I encountered misconceptions and discrimination in communications with individuals who were disrespectful when discussing my condition. This intensified when I was 14 with the release of the 4-time Academy Award-winning film Rain Man, which portrays a savant character similar to myself. I am fortunate to be an individual with autism employed by a progressive employer, but it is disheartening to see that 85% of those living with autism are currently without work. Effective communication is vital to promoting a culture of diversity and inclusion, which is crucial for business success in today's increasingly globalized world. A company prioritizing diversity and inclusion through effective communication is better equipped to understand and serve a diverse customer base. This is an essential aspect of business strategy, as it allows organizations to connect with and meet the needs of a broader range of customers, creating a more inclusive and equitable environment for all.
Let's continue.
When communicating with individuals on the autism spectrum, it is essential to 1. Acknowledge and value their unique way of thinking and processing information. 2. Utilize their unique strengths, for example, attention to detail or exceptional memory, common aspects of autism. 3. Listen to and consider their fresh perspectives and new ideas. 4. Respect their self-determination and preferred method of communication. 5. Avoid pathologizing or stigmatizing them based on stereotypes. 6. Be patient, flexible and understanding. 7. Celebrate their diversity of thought and experience. 8. Provide inclusive and accessible resources and support. 9. Make an effort to understand their individual communication preferences and needs. 10. Create a safe and non-judgmental environment for them to express themselves. In conclusion, effective communication and diversity and inclusion go hand in hand in fostering a dynamic, innovative and thriving community in the workplace and society. Research indicates no significant difference in the cerebellar anatomy of individuals with autism. By promoting open, inclusive communication, we can help break down barriers and foster a more diverse and accepting environment. By embracing diverse perspectives and encouraging open communication, we can tap into the full potential of all members of our community and unleash creativity, innovation and inclusiveness within us all. Let's work together to build a better world where everyone feels valued, heard and supported.
Okay, I'm gonna have it read some stuff down here.
Forbes Communications Council is an invitation-only community for executives in successful public relations, media strategy, creative and advertising agencies. Do I qualify? Follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn. Check out my website.
Okay, so I may do another article. The next article will be, I believe, Article 4 today. Let's see. I'll check and see if I will. And if I don't, the other articles that I have saved will be in next week's video. Okay. I really liked all these articles. I especially liked this one. So that is actually the end of the video, guys. Please subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you will never miss another video from me. See you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.